Welcome to Learn English with Shirin. Today's lesson is about past simple versus past continuous. How we could use past simple and how we could use past continuous. Both of them in both of them in the same sentence. Let's get started. But before starting, we're used to have a quiz. So the sentence is I gap when the phone gap. You have three options. I want you to choose the correct tenses. The correct tenses. Good. Now let's get back to our subject. Past simple versus past continuous. We have past simple. As we said before, past simple is an action that finished in the past. Means that we did it and we finished. That's all. It's finished in the past. While past continuous actions that were in progress. It means continuing at a specific time in the past. Specific time, specific moment in the past. Okay. Number two, the time words that we are using with past simple is totally finished, like for example in 1987, or last month, or last 2 minutes, and etc., or last year, or last week, and extra. While past continuous, no, the time words that we're using with past continuous totally finished. They should show specific time in the past. For example, at 2 o'clock, or in the morning, or this afternoon, or in spring, and etc. etc. For example, with past simple, we had our lunch. We had our lunch. This is the timeline, right? This is the lunch here. So we had our lunch. It means we finished our lunch. We finished, and that's all. So now maybe now we're having a nap, or we're calling someone else. So we had our lunch. It means that we had it and it's finished. While in past continuous, look, at 3 p.m. we were having our lunch. Look, I gave you specific time, specific moment. At 3 p.m. we were having our lunch. This is the timeline. This is the 3 p.m., right? So means that at 3 p.m. and after 3 p.m. we were having our lunch. So it means it will be around 3 p.m. Around 3 p.m. Why? To show that the action is continuing around 3 p.m. This is the past simple, this is the past continuous. It's too easy. But what you need to do to differentiate that, in past simple, we're focusing on finished action. But in past continuous, we're focusing on a progressive. It means we should use a specific time or a specific point in time in the past to show that we're using past continuous. Past continuous. Okay, another thing, sometimes we want to use both of them in the same sentence, but we don't know how. Okay, it's too easy. As you can see, when we have two actions, like for example, they are talking and we have an accident at the same time. So what we could do at that moment? Okay, example, I was having a shower when you called. What you need to do is you need to look for the first action that we were doing before a second action start. For example, in this sentence, I was having a shower when you called me. Having a shower and call, these are two actions, but which one of them is the first action? Yeah, good job. True. Yeah, I was having a shower. So it means that I was having a shower, then you called me. You called me. Or you called me. So it means I was having a shower. It's the first action that I was doing it before you called, which is the second action. Which is the second action. Okay. So now, after you found which action is the first action, so now you need to know that the first action always should be in the past continuous. Was aware plus verb plus ing. I was having a shower. The second action always should be in the past simple. Subject plus ed. As I said, I was having a shower when you called. When you called. So, first action should be in the past continuous. The second action should be in the past simple. In the past simple. This is the timeline. Let me show you. This is the present. This is the future. Okay, we said that the first action, this is the first action, should be in the past continuous. This is the first action. I was having a shower. Then it's interrupted by a second action. This is the second action, interrupted by a second action, which should be in the past simple. You called, you called, you called. So is it clear? If you have any question, or if something isn't clear, please leave us a comment. I'll answer you immediately. So, first action should be in the past continuous, second action should be in the past simple. Let's get back to our quiz. Don't forget, I want to see your answer in the comment. Okay, another example. While the students were taking notes, a kid kicked the ball. A kid kicked the ball. So, which action is the first and which action is the second? Good job, true. So the students were taking notes. This is the first action. Then it's interrupted by a kid kicked the ball. So we're taking notes is the first action, and second action kicked the ball. First action, as we said, past continuous. Then second action, past simple. But did you recognize the comma after notes? Comma? Yeah, good job. So we have a rules to use this comma, but before telling you the rule, I want to tell you something. We have time words which are while and when. While and when. While and when. Why? In order to connect the two tenses together. For example, I was having a shower when you called. When you called. When is a time word. While the students were taking notes. While is a time word. So the rule gonna be after while, always we should use past continuous. Then a past simple. But when, no, it's different. After when, we should use past simple, then past continuous. Then past continuous. As I was having a shower when you called. While the students were taking notes, I kicked the ball. Another thing I wanna point out I wanna point it out for you is the comma. The comma. So when we're gonna use while and when at the beginning of the sentence, at that case we should use comma, like while plus past continuous plus comma plus past simple, or when plus past simple plus comma plus past continuous, as in the first example. While the students were taking notes, comma, a kid kicked the ball. But if we're using while and when in the middle of the sentence, in that case, there is no need to use comma, as in the example number 2. I was having a shower when you called. So have you seen? In number 2, I didn't use any comma because there is no need. I used when in the middle. I was having a shower when you called me. When you called me. That's all for today. But if there is something isn't clear, or it's difficult on you, or you have any question, please leave us a comment. Let's get back to our quiz. So as we said before, when. After when, we should use past simple. Before when, past continuous. So the answer is option number 3. I was sleeping when the phone rang. I was sleeping when the phone rang. When the phone rang. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video for the latest video. If you have any question, feel free to leave us your comment. Thank you. See you soon again.